Alright, ladies and gentlemen, friends, followers, and subscribers. I just finished off the in my collection top 5 films that had sequel possibilities. Now, this is not going. This is in my collection. This is going to just be 3 films that I enjoy watching over the summer, each and every summer since I started watching movies, and that was 38 years ago, even though I am 42. Anyway, first off is a movie I just reviewed, so if you haven't checked it out, check it out. Edge of Honor. Definitely watch that every summer. It's a great Eagle Scout, Boy Scout kind of adventures in the woods, having to deal with survivalists and the logging, and great performance by Corey Feldman and Meredith Salinger. Don't want to get too much into that. You can check out my review on this channel. Another Corey Feldman movie I watched during the summer, Meatballs 4 to the Rescue. Yeah, I know it's the 4th film of the franchise. Part 1 is the great movie that it is. Part 2 had its ups and downs, and 3, it's just out there. Before it came out in the theater in 1992, me and my father, when we saw it, that we was like there was like maybe 3 or 4 other people. And of course, that was not at night. It was like the first or second showing. But Meatballs 4, it's not a great film. It's just a personal favorite of mine because, at that point in time, there hadn't been too many Corey Feldman movies I had seen in the theater, and that happened to be the first film I had seen in the theater in the 90s, and his first release since, if you don't count Turtles as a voice, his first release since The Burbs in '89. But anyway, Corey Feldman, I liked his performance in it. Yeah, he dances like Michael Jackson in this film. He's got all these little quirks, and he brings out these lines that he does in the film. But that's just a part of the charm that I liked. If anybody who's a Corey Feldman fan, you know what I'm talking about. And to have him coming in there and taking over the ski instructor school and helping out the late Jack Nance, and it's great. It is what it is. You also have Sarah Douglas, you may remember as one of the characters from the Superman films, and you've got Bo Jesse Christopher, who had just gotten off playing in Point Break, and you have Johnny Cocktails. He plays the heavy set guy. And it's just fun. It's just a fun film. Even though it looks like it's more the way it was filmed, it looked like it was more towards the fall than the summer. But it's a film that I watch every summer, and I continue to enjoy today. What the rating I would give this, from my own personal rating, I'd give it an 8. Now, if you want to go from my personal rating to what I would rate it for as a film, I would give it a 5 as a film. But as my own rating, I'd give it an 8 because I enjoy the film. I watch it every summer, like I said. The funny parts, there's a lot of funny parts in the film. Yeah, it's juvenile, and it's got nudity in it, and you've got battling scenes where you got one ski team going against another ski team. But hey, I liked Meatballs 4, and that's just my opinion. And the third film is Ernest Goes to Camp. Who does not watch Ernest Goes to Camp during the summer? I, for one, do, definitely. Ernest Goes to Camp is... He did, like... if you don't count this, he did 8 other Ernest films, the late Jim Varney. Jim Varney... I remember Jim Varney from Dr. Otto and the Riddle of the Moonbeam or something like that. I remember seeing that, and I also remember seeing the Trout Dairy commercials that he did in that time. And when the first time I saw Ernest Goes to Camp was the summer of 1988, and I enjoy it still to this day. Obviously, that's why I'm putting it in this video. But the things that Jim Varney does in this film, I mean, he sings to a turtle. You got you and me and you, so happy together. You got the song. You've got the the late John Vernon, the late Lyle Alzado. You got a bunch of delinquents. Some of the actors that play some of the delinquents in this film are actually still acting today. Jacob Vargas is one of them. One of the rival people that doesn't like the delinquents. Richard Spike Jr., who actually played on Supernatural. He still acts today. It's great fun. Ernest Goes to Camp, I would definitely give this an 8. Maybe an 8.5. It's just fun. It's just fun. Camp, Boy Scout like camp story. You've got, of course, you know, if you watch the other Ernest films, Ernest Saves Christmas, Ernest Goes to Jail, Ernest Saves Christmas, Ernest Rides Again, Ernest Goes to School, Ernest Goes to Africa, Slam Dunk Ernest, Ernest in the Army. But if you haven't seen all those other ones, definitely check them out. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. You know, they are what they are. But Ernest Goes to Camp was the first, and in my opinion, was the best of the 9 films. And yeah, so those are 3 films that I enjoy to watch each and every summer. So that's going to be it for today. The next video I'm going to do is going to do I do another in my collection. Now, that's why, like I said last week, I was going to do try to do every Tuesday. I was going to do like a horror film review. I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm just going to say that I'll try to do a video, at least 3 to 4 videos a week, depending on how I feel. You know, work gets in the way, and you get tired, and all that other stuff. But I'm going to try to do at least 3 to 4 videos a week. And I will get to my other wrestling collection. I just it will happen. So I appreciate each and every one who's sticking with me and understanding things. Some things get in the way and you can't get it done. But before I go, I do want to mention one more thing. If you are a friend of me on Facebook, that's Brad B-R-A-D Richter R-I-C-H-T-E-R on Facebook. You'll know that I am writing a horror script. Now, yes, I'm not a horror film writer. I'm not a director. I'm not anybody famous. I'm just a regular guy who loves horror films and loves movies in general. But I am writing a horror script. I do have a lot of the basic storyline written down, and I do plan on getting it finished hopefully by the end of summer. I'm not sure. I got a lot of titles running in my head, and I appreciate the support. I do plan on starting a GoFundMe account for various reasons to help me get a better understanding of how I'm writing the script and basic storyline and getting it all set up, plus getting better video for these videos for you guys and a better computer. I haven't put a GoFundMe account yet, but I do plan on doing that, and when I do that, I will try to leave the link in the description below, or at least tell you where to go to do that. But anyway, I enjoy everybody viewing I enjoy all the viewers, you guys, watching my videos and giving them a like or leaving comments. I really do appreciate it, and I will check you out on the next video, which I will be uploading tomorrow, which will be just one video. And you enjoy the rest of your night and day, and I'll check you later.